Welcome to Adu Globe. Discover new ideas, learn exciting things, and be amazed every day. The war between Russia and Ukraine has changed global politics and military technology forever. Every day brings a new weapon, a new strategy, and a new threat. But this time, Ukraine has taken a step that has surprised even military experts. The American Bradley fighting vehicles, repeatedly targeted and destroyed by Russian drones and missiles, are now being upgraded with a brand new protection system called Tower-1 armor. The big question is, how powerful is this upgrade really? Can it truly stop drone strikes, or is it just a temporary solution? So far, Ukraine has upgraded more than 75 Bradleys and 25 Abrams tanks with this system. But is that enough to change the course of the war with such limited resources? In today's video, we'll uncover the secrets of TOWER-1, how it works, its impact on the battlefield, and what experts are saying about it. Stay with us until the very end, because we'll reveal the surprising truth that might make you question whether this upgrade is the ultimate defense against Russia's drone swarms, or not. Since early 2023, Ukraine has received hundreds of Bradley fighting vehicles from the United States, considered a vital addition to its armored forces. These vehicles have been actively deployed on the front lines against Russian forces, serving as both troop carriers and combat support. According to multiple verified reports, Ukraine has been supplied with over 300 Bradleys. However, the battlefield has taken a heavy toll. Open-source intelligence and independent monitoring groups indicate that around 170 Bradleys have been destroyed or severely damaged by Russian drones, anti-tank missiles, and heavy artillery. Despite these losses, a significant number of Bradleys remain operational, and efforts are being made to upgrade them for future battles. Known for their strong firepower, rapid mobility, and ability to protect troops, Bradleys are often described as mini-tanks. Yet, the rise of drone warfare and advanced Russian strike systems has made their survival increasingly difficult. To counter this, Ukraine has introduced the locally developed Tower-1 armor system, an additional protective frame and mesh designed to shield the vehicles from drone-dropped grenades and anti-armor weapons. This adaptation highlights how Ukraine is not solely dependent on foreign military aid but is also leveraging its own technical innovation to keep its armored fleet alive in one of the toughest modern battlefields. Still, a key question remains: will these upgrades be enough to extend the life of Ukraine's limited Bradley fleet in prolonged combat? This uncertainty keeps global observers and defense analysts closely watching, making the story both informative and thought-provoking. In the midst of today's fast-changing battlefield, Ukraine has introduced a unique defensive upgrade for its Bradley fighting vehicles, known as the Tower-1 armor system. But what exactly is this system, and why has it captured global attention? Interestingly, it wasn't designed by a foreign defense giant but by a Ukrainian company called Iron Nuts, a team focused on building practical battlefield solutions. The design features a reinforced frame and mesh screen, engineered specifically to deflect or absorb drone and missile attacks before they strike the vehicle directly. With drones now becoming one of the most dangerous threats in modern warfare, could this simple-looking system actually change survival chances on the front lines? The purpose goes far beyond just saving machines, it's about protecting the soldiers inside. When a drone drops explosives from above or an anti-tank missile explodes nearby, Tower-1 acts like an extra shield. While it may not guarantee complete safety, it significantly increases the odds of survival. And in a battlefield where every second counts, isn't that the real difference between life and death? What makes it even more fascinating is that this isn't just a concept or an experimental prototype. Units from Ukraine's 47th Mechanized Brigade have already deployed it in real combat. Imagine a simple metal frame giving new life to one of the world's most widely used infantry fighting vehicles. Could this innovation inspire similar upgrades in other armies across the globe? Sometimes, even the smallest engineering ideas can lead to the biggest shifts in warfare. One of the biggest challenges Ukraine has faced in the ongoing war is the growing threat of Russian drones. But why have drones become such a powerful weapon in modern warfare? These machines are not only fast and cost-effective, but they can also be deployed repeatedly with high precision. Russia has used different types of drones, including surveillance drones and strike drones that carry explosives. Their ability to attack from above has made them extremely difficult to counter, especially for tanks, armored vehicles, and even secured military bases. Could traditional armor really stand against an enemy that attacks from the sky? This is exactly why Ukraine's need for stronger defense systems became urgent. Experts explain that most armored vehicles are designed to withstand side or ground attacks, but their upper surfaces are often vulnerable. Isn't that the perfect weak spot for a drone to target? To fill this gap, the Tower 1 armor system was developed. This armor was specifically designed to deflect drone and missile strikes from above, redirecting the blast away from the vehicle and protecting both the machine and the crew inside. Could this be the kind of game changer that reshapes modern battlefields? The Tower 1 armor is more than just an innovation, it is now a necessity. In today's combat environment, drones are no longer secondary tools, they have become frontline weapons. That is why Ukraine sees systems like Tower 1 not simply as upgrades, but as essential survival technology. What does this tell us about the future of warfare? Will every nation now have to rethink how they defend against threats coming from the skies? The answers may decide not only the outcome of this war, but also the shape of conflicts in years to come. The introduction of the Tower 1 armor system is being seen as a game changer on the battlefield. According to verified reports, several Bradley fighting vehicles have already been upgraded with this advanced protection package, and more are expected to follow. Military insiders suggest that Tower 1 is also being tested on M1 Abrams tanks, aiming to shield them against drones, anti-tank missiles, and high-explosive projectiles. Early assessments claim that this armor has shown strong resistance against shaped charges and heat warheads, with some sources even suggesting it has successfully countered so-called iron nut-style warheads. But here's the real question: can any system truly guarantee survival in the chaos of modern warfare? Experts emphasize that while Tower 1 represents a major step forward, the unpredictable nature of the battlefield means no technology can be considered foolproof. Still, it sparks curiosity. If this system continues to prove effective, could it redefine how armored vehicles survive under drone and missile threats? Or is it simply a temporary advantage until the next wave of advanced weapons emerges? International analysts view Tower 1 as a significant technical achievement for Ukraine, but they also point out that the future remains uncertain. Will Tower 1 armor become a decisive factor in modern conflicts, or will it only serve as one chapter in the ongoing race between attack and defense? For viewers, this raises an intriguing perspective. Every upgrade doesn't just protect machines, it reshapes strategies, alters outcomes, and keeps the world watching closely. In modern warfare, upgrades never really stop. After the introduction of the Tower 1 armor system, work is already underway on its successor, known as Tower 2. This isn't just another layer of protection, it's being designed as a next-generation armor package that could potentially be fitted not only on infantry fighting vehicles but also on larger tanks and battlefield platforms in the near future. But here's the big question: will Tower 2 truly be able to withstand the new wave of Russian drones and advanced missile technology? Or is this simply the beginning of another round in the never-ending race between offense and defense? Experts suggest that Tower 2 is expected to be stronger, smarter, and more adaptive. Unlike its predecessor, it aims to defend against threats that may not even exist yet. Sounds futuristic, doesn't it? But can any armor ever really be unbreakable? History shows us that for every new defense, there is always a countermeasure waiting to be developed. So, could Tower 2 be a game changer, or will it just buy a little more time before the next challenge emerges? This project is more than just a technical upgrade, it's a race against time and innovation. If Tower 2 proves successful, it might reshape battlefield strategies and increase the survival rate of frontline forces. But then another question arises. If one side is strengthening its vehicles with advanced armor, how long before others respond with their own new technology? Could this lead to a global chain reaction in military innovation? One thing is certain: Tower 2 is not just about protecting machines, it's about protecting lives. Yet, the mystery remains: how effective will it actually be once it faces real combat? And perhaps the most intriguing question of all: are we witnessing the start of a new era in armored warfare, or just another temporary solution in an endless cycle? Technology is increasingly becoming the defining factor in Ukraine's defense strategy. With Russian drones, missiles, and electronic warfare posing constant threats, the need for advanced protective systems has never been greater. This is why upgrades like the Tower 1 armor are seen as a vital step. But the key question remains: will this technology be enough to stop Russian attacks? Some military analysts say yes, pointing out that these systems can absorb or deflect drone and missile strikes that once caused heavy damage. Still, there is no guarantee of complete success. Every defense system has potential weaknesses, and opponents are always looking for new ways to bypass them. Experts warn that while technology can provide a shield, it is not invincible. Maintenance, cost, and integration with existing forces are real challenges. Can Ukraine keep up with these demands while under constant attack? And will these upgrades prove reliable in real battlefield conditions, or could they fall short when it matters most? The debate is ongoing, and both supporters and skeptics raise strong arguments. On one side, optimists believe this marks a turning point, a chance for Ukraine to resist drone swarms, counter guided missiles, and build confidence among its forces. On the other side, critics wonder, what if Tower 1 is just another temporary fix? What if Russian technology evolves faster, leaving Ukraine struggling once again? For the global audience, this raises a fascinating question. Are we witnessing the rise of a new age of warfare technology, where armor upgrades redefine military strength, or are these systems simply stopgaps in a much larger struggle? The future of Ukraine's defense, and possibly the future of modern combat, may depend on the answers. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, don't forget to give it a like. Your support really motivates me to bring more verified updates and interesting content for you. By sharing this video with your friends and community, you can help others stay informed about the latest developments too. And if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss an update. Every like, share, and subscription means a lot and helps this channel grow stronger. So, what are you waiting for? Be a part of this journey. Like, share, and subscribe right now, and let's explore the most important updates together. Rocket. This video is created for educational and informational purposes only. It does not promote violence, does not support or oppose any country, group, or organization. All content is based on publicly available and verified news sources. The visuals and commentary are used under fair use for reporting, analysis, and education. Viewers are encouraged to do their own research for a complete understanding. This channel does not intend to disrespect or harm anyone.